Us, how much debt do you have?
Probably around 128,000.
Home, probably around $700,000.
Woo!
What's your car payment?
1,200.
Are you guys in any kind of debt right now?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much total would you say?
So mine's pretty minimal, I think. Credit card and a vehicle. Between the two, probably about 60.
And that's minimal to you.
I want you to look at this couple. Honestly, I'm not sure if they were a couple. These guys right here, you won't even believe how messed up their life is. But because their case is special, I want us to come back to them later.
How much total do you have in debt outside of this, student loans, everything, medical debt, credit cards, everything?
Probably around 128,000, I'd say total.
Okay. And you feel good about that?
Not particularly.
What's the game plan to pay that off?
Just keep working. I do extra shifts at work, so, just keep saving.
Do you ever feel like, I'll just die with the debt? Like, is there a game plan to be like, I'm going to pay this off in 3 years, or is just kind of like, I'll make my payments?
It's going to be probably in about 15 years, I'm assuming I'll get it paid off. I don't know.
How old are you now?
I'm 22.
37 years old. Maybe we'll have this knocked out.
I'm assuming.
So our current debt sits at $120,271. That consists of a student loan, Discover card, 2 city cards, my car, and then a personal loan. Now for the student loan, I pay $240 a month. It's automatically pulled out of our account because if I do it that way, Nelnet actually gives me 0.25% off of the interest. And so anywhere I can save money, I'm going to do it. Our Discover card is next. We are paying $245 a month for that card because it does have a 0% interest. It was a balance transfer card, or is a balance transfer card, and we definitely want to get that paid off in the 12 months that we have. That way we do not get hit with any interest. Next is a city card. It's $80 a month because that card is 0% interest. It is closed. The next one is also a city card. It is closed, so it is 0%. We pay $80 a month on that. Once we get that Discover card paid off, we will roll that in to the next city card. And then my car payment a month is $1,100 a month. And then the personal loan is $1,000 a month, but that doesn't start until February. The grand total for our debt that we pay a month just on these debts is $2,745. Let me know how much consumer debt you have in the comments.
Well, how much debt do you have right now?
Including home, probably around $700,000.
Woo!
Including the house.
Okay, what about without the house? How much consumer debt?
50 to 60,000.
Okay, what kind of debt is the 50 to 60?
Some credit cards, some vacations, a little bit of cars.
Little potpourri of debt.
Little bit.
Okay, which one are you stressed out about the most?
All of it. I listen to Dave Ramsey. I think being out of debt is good. So I would like to get the higher interest credit card debt down sooner than anything else.
Oh, so you're not listening to Dave that much, because he says lowest balance first, ignore the interest rate.
The balances aren't terrible, but you're right.
I am 22 years old and I am in $91,300 worth of debt, and I am filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy today. I've had such a bad financial burden the last couple years, so after meeting with an attorney and doing lots of research, I realized that filing bankruptcy really isn't as bad as it's made out to be, and it was truly going to be my best bet. I decided to file Chapter 7, and truthfully, my consumer debt really is not that bad. A lot of people have it a lot worse financially, but for me, $91,000 was just too much. It was uncomfortable, and I just wanted to get a fresh start. I moved to Texas directly after high school, and I made a lot of very irresponsible decisions financially and really dug myself into a big hole of debt. I decided, let's go ahead and file bankruptcy. Let's give myself a clean slate. That way I can stop stressing and I can actually do better. Okay, just to give you a little breakdown of the debt that I do have that totals up to the $91,300. I owe about $51,000 on the vehicle that I have. We did try selling that, trading it in, all that good stuff, but I have way too much negative equity to come out on top. I bought a motorcycle back in 2022. Thought that was a great idea. I owe $5,000 still on that. Same thing. Tried selling it, not able to get what we owe out of it. And I do own a camper, and I owe about $13,400 on that. However, I live out of that camper because I can't afford a house. So I am keeping that since I do live in it. I have $2,200 worth of medical bills that I had no idea were in collections. And then I have $12,000 worth of student loans. However, those do not get forgiven with bankruptcy, so I will still continue that payment. And then I have about $7,700 worth of credit card debt, all coming into a grand total of $91,300. So after meeting with an attorney, she decided filing Chapter 7 is going to be my best bet. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Since I was referred to her from somebody that is currently filing bankruptcy with her, she did cut me a discount. So my bankruptcy is only going to cost me about $1,100. So I've already paid all of those fees to her. I'm going to do a free consultation with her. And then after I decided to go ahead and file, I paid a deposit and I received a workbook. I went ahead and filled that workbook out and everything. And it just pretty much, it needed all my information, my income, all my belongings and stuff like that I have. And then I listed all of my creditors as well. So thankfully you are able to actually pick and choose what you do file on whenever it comes to bankruptcies. I did decide to surrender the truck, and then I am surrendering the motorcycle as well. I am keeping my camper and I will have to keep my student loans, but otherwise everything's gonna be wiped clean. So we're gonna go ahead and go in, we're gonna sign a little bit of paperwork, get everything finalized so she can actually file that. So let's go.
You currently own your own business?
No.
2012 Volkswagen Passat.
Mhm.
You don't owe any money on that guy. Is your name the only name on the title?
Yes.
Make sure that I've spelled all your names correctly and that your social security number is correct. And if all that's okay, go ahead and sign that.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank
Be
you.
careful going home. You're welcome. Thanks for working with us on
Yeah, of
times
course.
and dates and all that.
Okay, we just signed paperwork and everything. Everything is pretty much finalized now. Did all the hard stuff. So she said I'll get a letter in the mail scheduling my 314 meeting, which will happen in the middle of December. And that's pretty much just a meeting with all my creditors. And it's just a Zoom call. And she said 99% of the time, none of them show up, which then means that everything goes out the window. So fingers crossed none of them show up whenever we have that meeting in the middle of December. And then after that, everything will be finalized and I will be so much closer to being debt-free, and finally we'll have a weight lifted off my shoulders because I am tired of carrying this financial burden. Obviously it sucks.
Dude, you're not tired. Okay, she's not a dude, but if you had more than $50,000 in a car loan at 22, my grandmother said, you're stupid. But maybe my grandmother is just drunk. So let's look at what the comment sections have to say. Somebody in the comments says, why are you so happy? Another person wrote, rationalizing bankruptcy is wild. Bankruptcy is pointless if you don't first change the habits that got you in there to begin with. This is my favorite. Somebody wrote, 51,000 on a vehicle at 22 is insane. Those are luxuries we save for when we can afford them, not if they make us go into debt. Now, that reminds me of our big uncle and aunt. Yeah, you remember them? They want to tell us more about their minimal debt.
And that's minimal to you.
No, it's a lot. That's a lot.
You said it's pretty minimal. I went,
Minimal.
I don't know where this guy, what kind of neighborhood this guy comes from. That's a lot of debt.
Maybe minimal meaning like it's not super spread out, but just a lot in a few
You're like,
places.
it could be worse. A buddy of mine has got a bigger truck than I do, so.
Right, pretty
Okay,
much.
what's left on the car loan?
53,
Woo, what are you driving?
24 Toyota Tundra.
You're driving most people's 401k, my friend.
Yes.
How about you? How much debt do you have?
Probably 75,000.
Oh, that's why he said it's minimal. He's like, compared to her.
Compared to me, yeah.
What's the 75 grand? Break that down.
Credit cards, and then a car loan as well.
Okay, what's
Yeah,
your car
some
loan?
Student loans, yeah. What is my debt on my car?
Yeah.
Like 60.
60? What are you driving?
Well, I was
You
terrible.
rolled over
I
negative
carried-
equity, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes. Yeah.
So you rolled over negative equity. What are you driving now?
Honda Pilot 25.
What's your car payment?
1,200.
The face said it all. I love it.
I know. Negative equity, don't do it.
$1,200 a month for your car payment
Yeah.
due to the negative equity
Yep.
and the 2025 Honda Pilot.
Yeah.
Okay, how about your car payment?
982, and then the credit card, $200 or $300 a month. So all in, 1,200-ish, 1,300 a month.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's impressive. So you guys are, I mean, you're just giving away the income every month at this point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Honda financing just owns your life at this point.
Yep.
How much student loans we have left?
Oh gosh, I probably have 100,000 in student loans.
Okay, add it all up in your head. I think we're doing this for the first time.
Okay.
How much debt do you have total?
I'm gonna say at least 180 grand.
I am in total $628,000 in debt. I have a home that I purchased a little over a year ago for $335,000. I have student loan debt of $260,000, and I have credit card debt for $33,000. I had 2 jobs at one point. My second job, I no longer work as of 6 months ago, so now I'm just using my primary income. And I was trying to figure out the quickest way to pay this debt down. Things are getting tough with me paying the minimum amount of the credit card.
$260,000 in student loan debt. Are you a doctor or a lawyer?
Yeah. I'm in the legal profession, close to a lawyer, but not. I do legal research for lawyers.
What'd you spend $260,000 to become?
I have 4 degrees.
In what?
I have a associate's degree in biological science. I have a bachelor's degree in English. I have a master's degree in library science, and I have a second master's in intellectual property law, which is a law degree. But so that's where all the debt came from.
Is that not a master's in jurisprudence? Can't you sit for the bar?
Yes.
Huh?
I'm not sure. I haven't done that research on that.
It's like law school,
I could check it.
right? I mean, law school's a master's.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You've got a degree in research, I heard. You should probably look into that.
Yeah, I will. After our phone call, I will.
Sorry.
What do you need the credit score for at this point?
I just got a car, but I want to get a house soon. Next
But you pay cash for the car.
No, I'm paying monthly.
You just told me you didn't have any debt.
You're right. I do.
Is everybody lying to me out here? Come on, I thought we were friends.
I got a car.
Okay, what's left on the loan?
Like 20,000.
25,000? 20,000. How much did you put down?
3.
What's the interest rate?
If you ask me right now, I remember because that day I was high. I did sign for everything and I got the loan.
Hold up. So you came back the next day to get the car and you were high and you went, yeah, that's sign right here.
It sounded like a good deal.
When you were high?
Yeah, that's probably what I did it. But I mean,
So no clue what the interest rate
is.
is.
It's a good car.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
And the payment is not that bad. So
what's the payment?
$512.
$512 a month for how long? How many years?
Bro, you're asking me a question that I have not. I got all the paperwork. She works with all that. Like,
See, I'm not a prophet or a seer, but if there's anything my grandma taught me, it's how to predict people's future. So should we predict this man's future? Are you ready for it? Okay, this guy right here, my grandma told me he would end up with $1 million in consumer debt in the next 10 years. Because if you can sign a loan document when you're drunk, your life is really in the hands of banks. Thanks for watching. My grandma will help you to pay your loan if you subscribe to this channel.